but he missed a three-point shot. Rebounded by Taylor. Taylor up ahead to Gage. Almost lost it, got it back to Taylor. Penetrates down the lane for an easy layup. Taylor saw an avenue down the right side of the lane and went right to it. Derek Taylor into the scorebook for the first time tonight. It cuts the lead in half down to 2 points, 28-26, just underway here in the third quarter. Against the man-to-man, CBC looks like it's showing a little more of a motion sequence here to start the period. Johnson, the crossover dribble, put a bounce pass that went right between Jeremy Jones' legs. Jones, though, able to hustle down the floor and knock the ball away from Gage out of bounds. Jeff City will inbound underneath its own basket. See how CBC comes out of the inbounds play. They will line up in a zone defense, a 2-3 zone. George Tyus back on the floor for the first time since the first quarter. Tyus got 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes and sat for the rest of the half. But he's back on the floor the way they started the game with Ryan Hartman, Justin Gage, Jared Brown, and Derek Taylor. Gage, right side to Brown. Brown to the baseline, dumps it off to Hartman. Hartman drop steps into the lane, missed the shot, got it back, lost it. Rebound claimed by Jeff City. And Justin Gage on the weak side comes up with a loose ball and puts it home and ties the score at 28 apiece. We were tied several times late in the first half. And we're tied again at 28. Johnson all the way to the hole on the left side. Missed the layup, though. Rebound tipped for, fought for, grabbed by Macklin, and a foul called on Jeff City. Foul is called on Derek Taylor, and that should be his third. Taylor got caught for holding Macklin going after the loose ball. First foul of the second half, but it is the third on Derek Taylor. Van Heede inbound for the Cadets. Jeff City stays in a man on the inbounds play. Van Heede up top, left elbow, passes off to Johnson. Johnson crossover to the baseline, gets around his defender, and now Tyus called for a foul, helping out. Tyus almost got a clean block. He rejected the shot of Johnson, but it's called for a foul with the body underneath. And Tyus picks up his third personal foul. So both Taylor and Tyus, the pair of starters, have 3 fouls in the first minute and a half of the third quarter. It sends Ryan Johnson to the foul line to shoot 2 throws. 2 for 2 in the line in the second quarter and makes this one here. CBC regains the lead at 28-29. Johnson loves the crossover dribble with either hand, right or left. Woods checks in, Ryan Woods for CBC. Brad Carr comes into the lineup for the Jays to replace Taylor. So Taylor leads with 3 personal. Ty is still on the floor with 3. Only playing 5 minutes tonight. Second free throw good by the lefty Ryan Johnson. 30-28 is the score. CBC back for the 2-point lead. Gage starts the offense left to Carr on the baseline. Now up top to Tyus. Macklin backs way up Tyus. Up at the middle of the floor. Gage had to save a wild pass as part of the Jeff City students on the left side of the floor. Now Hartman up top. Hartman working on Hogue with 2 fouls. Hartman behind the back, now to Brown. Gets a screen from Hartman, goes to the right side, draws a double team. Up top to Hartman, swinging left to Brad Carr. 6 minutes to play in the third. Jeff City down by 2. Gage from 17, left it short. Hartman, though, the offensive board for Jeff City. Now he'll put up a 15-footer too strong. Gage tips it to Tyus, and Jeff City keeps it. He'll get a third chance. And a foul is called on Jeremy Jones, who took a swipe and hit George Tyus. Inadvertently, mind you, but hit him across the face there, trying to find the loose ball. So the foul is called on Jeremy Jones. And that's his second foul, the first team foul applied to the Cadets in the quarter. CBC up by 2, led at halftime by 4. Brown double teamed on the inbounds pass to Carr, back to Brown, turns down a 3. Pump fake, it's a man in the air, hands off to Carr. Bounce pass into Tyus, stripped away. Deflected by Macklin, stolen by Hogue, and here comes CBC on the run. In transition, Woods to the hole, whistle, and a foul is called. We'll see if it's a shooting foul. Woods has left his feet on the baseline. Looked like he was one to pass off, but they will give 2 shots to Ryan Woods from the foul stripe. On the foul charge to Ryan Hartman, and Hartman picks up his third foul with 5:34 to play in the third quarter. So Hartman, Taylor, and Tyus now each with 3 personals. And the first free throw by Woods rolls off the front iron. Brian Woods had 7 points last night. Didn't score in the first half. The second foul shot is good. 3-point advantage for the Cadets, 31-28. 5:30 to play in the third quarter. Gage around Woods to the right block. Lays it up and in for 2. Justin Gage exploded off the right wing and went to the hole to get into double figures. 11 for Gage. The lead back to 1. The Cadets up 31-30. Johnson, another crossover. High arcing shot for the left side. Missed it. And Tyus with a strong rebound. Weak side for Jeff City. To Hartman to Carr across the midline. Here come the Jays with a chance to regain the lead. Brown off a curl. Had Macklin in his face, dribbles down to Carr, inside for 3, missed it, no good, rebounded by Macklin. Macklin was bumped and he's fouled by Tyus, and David Fox takes off his suit coat and Scott. Fox waves at the official and takes off his jacket, furious at the call, and Tyus picks up his 4th foul with 4:58 to play in the third quarter. And Fox still working on the official there. Macklin grabbed the rebound. And there may have been contact on the way up. Macklin lost his balance and was falling out of bounds. And as he was falling, the baseline official called the personal foul on Tyus. So George stays in the game with 4 fouls with 4:40 to play in the third quarter. Tyus hasn't scored. He missed almost the entire first half with foul trouble. And he's guarding Macklin right here. Johnson has the ball for CBC on the right side. Now brings it between the circles and reverses left, still with a left-handed dribble. Now to Hogue up top, guarded by Gage. Hogue, high post to Macklin. Macklin's going to work on Tyus for those 4 fouls. That gets it back out to Johnson. CBC patient. Offensively, this possession has lasted over 30 seconds. Johnson on the left side, now guarded by Gage. They made a switch, and now Hogue is being guarded by Brad Carr. Macklin working on Tyus, strip. There's a foul called. It's going to be called on the floor on Justin Gage. Gage tried to strip the ball, but wasn't able to do so. Instead, he got Macklin's wrist. They're calling the foul on the floor. So CBC will have it under its own basket. Gage has 2 fouls now. 5 fouls already called on the Jaybirds here in the third quarter. Van Hee in the lineup along with Ryan Sapp for the Cadets. Hogue open for 3. Turned down the shot as Gage came out to get him. And Hogue threw it away, intercepted by George Tyus, who hands off to Jared Brown. CBC with a 1-point lead, but Gage for 3 knocks it down in front of the Jeff City bench. 3 points for Gage. He has 14 in the game to lead all scorers. And Jeff City takes the lead 33-31. It's their first lead since midway through the second quarter. Johnson starts the offense left side to Van Hee. Back up to Johnson. Macklin working on the left post, on the left elbow. Now gets the ball at the free throw line. Shoots over Tyus. In and out. No good. Halfway down. And rolled back out again. Jeff City with a 2-point lead and in transition. Gage to the hole around Macklin. Lost the ball. Lost control of it. It's off Macklin's foot. Jeff City will keep it. 2 men check in for the Jaybirds. Take Jacob Green and Brock Harvey. 2 men in for CBC. Ryan Woods and Jeremy Jones. Hartman and Tyus leave. Van Hee and Sapp leave. On the floor for the Jays, Brad Carr, Brock Harvey, Justin Gage, Jared Brown, and Jacob Green. Brown takes the ball on the inbounds pass. CBC in a 2-3 zone. Now back to a man-to-man off the inbounds play. Harvey picks up his dribble, goes right side to Carr, turns down a jumper. Bounce pass on a nice back door to Gage, but he lost it. Jacob Green retrieves it on the baseline. Now to Brown. Reset the offense. Brown working on Macklin inside, although he gives up 4 inches and a lot of feet for that matter. Pass down to Harvey's knocked away out of bounds to the Jeff City student body. And with 2:55 to go, the Jays will inbound. Brad Carr, fronted by DJ Hogue. Carr, looking, needs help, finds Brock Harvey near the back court in the corner. Now to Gage between the circles. guarded by Woods. Gage starts left off the screen from Brown. Between the legs. Now to Carr up top. They look to reverse right. Carr dribbles right. Now crosses back over to the center of the floor. Picks up his dribble. Walk. Got away with it. Now Brown pulls up from 18. Brown left it short. No good. Long rebound claimed by CBC on the run. Hogue up the floor in the corner. Puts it up for three. No good. Left it short. Rebound. Another long rebound. And Jared Brown and Jeff City will run with it. Off the long miss. Brown to Gage left side. Gage down to Harvey. Harvey with 5 points from long range. Dribbles into the lane out to Brown. He's left alone for three. Yes. Jared Brown almost had a foot on the line, but scooted back and buries a three. His first bucket of the half. 7 points for Brown and a timeout taken by CBC. 22nd timeout. We'll keep it right here. But the Jays have outscored CBC 8-0 over the last several minutes.